Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Bell, the Director of Alcoa City Schools, and I want to welcome you to the 41st Annual Committed to Excellence Banquet. This is absolutely one of my favorite events of the year because we recognize Alcoa exceptionalism. We recognize students who make Alcoa great, and we recognize students and teachers who have done fantastic things all year. And I know it's everyone's wishes we could be together live at Alcoa High School. Unfortunately, because of circumstances beyond our control, we have to record this year's banquet digitally and share it with you under quarantine protocols. It's a change for us all. But what has not changed, and what our focus for this ceremony is the efforts and excellence of a special group of students. Students who, by their choice, have made a commitment to be exceptional at Alcoa High School. Now, the same can be said for our guest speaker. Dr. Brian Nix is a 1995 graduate of Maryville High School. He earned a bachelor's degree from Maryville College in the year 2000, his master's degree from UT Martin in 2006, and an educational specialist degree from Nova Southeastern in 2008. And in 2019, he earned his doctorate degree from Liberty University. In 2000, Brian started his coaching career as he became the defensive line coach at Maryville College. 2001, he moved out west, and Dr. Nix started his teaching career as a U.S. history government teacher and football coach at Rampart High School in Colorado Springs, Colorado. He moved across town in 2003 to become a U.S. history government teacher, football coach. He coached the offensive line at Dougherty High School in Colorado Springs. Since 2004, Dr. Nix has been the weight training teacher, defensive coordinator at beautiful Alcoa High School. During his tenure here, he has helped Alcoa win 13 state championships, 3 undefeated seasons, and state champions for the last 5 consecutive years. He and his wife Brooke have been married for 19 years. They have 2 kids, Griffin age 11 and Rowan age 9. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Brian Nix.
Hey guys, this is Coach Nix, and I'm going to give you the Commitment to Excellence banquet speech this year. Miss Stone asked me to do this last weekend, and it's taken me a long time to actually put it together and do it because I felt like it was something pretty important. What you guys have went through, what you've had to endure, how much your lives have been changed. I really wanted to do something I thought would have some meaning and maybe give some stability and some reason in all of this. And so it's taken me a week to put this together, a lot of praying about it, a lot of studying on something meaningful I could say to you. And so hopefully I can hit on a couple of things that will help you and address that. One of the biggest things that I looked at with this, and I'm reading a lot of things about stuff that your kids are posting online, what you're going through, is a lot of people are telling you you've got to make the best of a bad situation. And the old life gives you lemons, turn it to lemonade. You just got to get over this. If I'm you in your situation, I'm not going to listen to anybody that tells me to just get over this. And to me, especially for you seniors, all the things that you've lost and you've sacrificed, I don't think it's something that you just get over. And I think it's completely rational to be angry about this, to be depressed about this, to be upset about this, to be sad about this, just any negative emotion you can go through. You're completely justified with those emotions. And I don't think anyone should tell you to just get over it. It's not that big of a deal because, these are huge milestones in your life, especially for you seniors and what you've given up from prom to sporting events to just the interaction with your classmates. I don't think it's something that you can just get over. This is not anything good. And hopefully maybe I can give you something that I've tried to think about what I could get out of it, maybe something that we could all get from it. But I don't think just looking at it and saying, well, it's going to be okay, because it is going to be okay. But I think you have to make friends with those emotions, that you have to truly deal with those emotions and that it's okay and it's completely justified, any negative emotion you feel. But hopefully we all get something out of it. I think it's really almost fortuitous. I've been reading a book called Deep Survival, and it's a guy that did a study on why people in extreme situations survive, from plane crashes to shipwrecks to disease to guys in prison camps and war. Why do some people die very quickly while some people will survive for years? And it really had nothing to do with experience or training. And you really just tried to hit on some reasons why people survive. And here's the thing about you. if I'm giving a speech to you, you're part of the CTE banquet, and that means that you are committed to excellence in your life, that you're a high achiever. And because of that, you are going to place yourself in extremely trying situations throughout your life. You will be challenged in school. You're going to be challenged in work. You're going to be challenged in the balance of your career and your family. And it's going to a lot of times feel like how you feel right now. You're going to feel like maybe you can't survive it. Maybe you can't make it. And this book talks about the reasons why people do survive. And I think two things I hope that you get out of this. And one statement that he made in this book that to me really had a lot of impact. He said that people who don't survive, they succumb to resignation. And I think that's huge, because if right now with what's going on in life, if you allow those emotions of fear and of anger and of doubt and of depression to control you, and you just kind of give into it, you succumb, you just resign that this is the way things are going to be, that I'm just going to be upset, I'm just going to be angry. And people that do that in survival situations, they die. They succumb, they just resign to the fact that I'm lost and I'm not going to be found. And he said that all the survivors, they had this intrinsic motivation that they were going to be found, that things were going to get better. And it wasn't necessarily a false sense of hope. It was just that they weren't going to resign to this is just going to be the way things are. And I hope you take that with you in life, that when you struggle in a class, that when you struggle in your job, when you maybe struggle with a family situation, don't succumb to resignation. Don't just say, well, this is the way things are and it's the way they're going to be, but take an active role in making the situation better. And, something that he talks about in this book is that people will have this map, this idea in life of where they're at and what they're doing. And as they get lost, they try to bend the map that they thought to where they're at, which it never works. And I think about the situation we're all in right now. We're trying to bend the concepts of what our normal life would be like to what's going on. And I think that's almost impossible. Because what this guy talks about in the book is he said the people that survive, they remap the situation. They assess, okay, where am I at now? What's around me? What are my surroundings? What supplies do I have? And they remap the city. Instead of trying to bend the old map to fit where they're at, they remap their whole situation. I think we're all forced to do that in life right now. I think we're forced to not try to bend the way things were, just accepting that right now things are different, but we got to make a new map. And so I think you guys are paying a price right now. You're paying a steep price of milestones and things that you're giving up. Make sure you get something out of this. Make sure that the price that you're paying, because it's not a price that you chose to pay, but because you're paying it, make sure you get something out of it. And I think one of the biggest things that I've gotten out of it is because you're a high achiever. I try to be a high achiever. We all have these to-do lists. We all have all these things that we have to get done, all these priorities in our life. And over the last month, I had all this stuff I had to do. I had to lead workouts. I had to go to coaching conferences. I had to take my kids to soccer practice, to dance, all this stuff that had to be done. None of it got done. None of it got done, and life went on. And so I think just keep that in perspective as we transition back into a sense of normalcy, is don't lose the perspective that all the stuff we have to do is important, but don't let that be your focus. And don't let it stress you out that some of the things, because you think of all the stuff, all the papers you had to write, all the sporting events, all the stuff that you had to do that were stressful to you, none of it got done. But we're still here. We're still alive. Life goes on, that concept. And I think hopefully we don't lose that when we get back to that daily grind of all the things that we have to do, that we don't place over importance, because really what's important in life is kindness and purpose. That we're kind to people, that we have purpose, not just the things that we have to do, but what is our purpose for doing those things? And I think if we allow that, because I've really reflected upon that as I've had this time, is it's not changing my purpose. My purpose in life is to be a great coach, to be a great husband, to be a great father. That's not changed any of that. It's just changed the things that I have to do daily with that. And I think the second is just take with you appreciation for freedom. One of my favorite pieces of scripture, okay, it's Thessalonians 5:16-18. And it talks about rejoice always, pray continually, and give thanks in all circumstances. And I think that's something that you will never have to be taught again, the value of the little freedoms we have here. Going to a restaurant, going to a sporting event, going to the movies, just all the daily things that 2 months ago we all took for granted. None of us were ever thankful when we went into a restaurant to eat, when we went to a baseball game, when we went to a football game, when we went to the movies. Nobody sat down in their seat in the movies and said, God, thank you for letting me go to the movies. The next time we all go, we will be thankful. And hopefully we don't lose any of that. That's what I would implore to you. Don't lose any of that when this is done. Because like I said, you've paid a price, you've lost some things. Make sure you gain a heightened appreciation for all the little things that eventually, we'll get to go back and do. I think the biggest thing in life is always have that well-defined purpose. Have a well-defined purpose for what you do, and be thankful that you get to carry out that purpose. If you're a person of faith, pray and seek strength as you carry that, but don't let the stress of that purpose bring you down and lose the joy in it. And you be thankful in all circumstances, because when we go back to school, the thing that 2 months ago would have stressed you, it would have been the number one source probably of your stress. A baseball game, a softball game, a test, a paper. The next time you get to go to a class and take a test, you'll be thankful for it. And that's something that would have never happened before this. So let it broaden your life. I'll end this with two things. Life will go back to normal. It may be a few weeks, a few months, it may be a few years before it's back to the way things were, but life will go back to normal. It will. Don't you go back to normal. Don't go back to the way we were before, because if you do, then the price you paid in this situation, the things that you lost, you got nothing out of it. If you go back to just that daily grind and your to-do list, and it stresses you out and stuff you have to do, then you didn't get anything out of this. You paid a price and got nothing in return. If you go back to eating out, to hanging out with your friends, to going to dances, to going to movies, if you lose appreciation and thankfulness for those things, then you didn't get anything for this. Life will go back to normal. It will go back to a lot of it, to the way things used to be. Don't you go back to the way it used to be. Don't you go back. Hold on to this thankfulness. Hold on to the appreciation. Hold on to the lessons that you've learned from this, and please learn some. And, when Miss Henry did the senior slideshow, I had two quotes, and one of them didn't make it in there. No, the one was a serious one, but I wanted a one more lighthearted. So I'm going to end with a quote from a great American philosopher, Tupac Shakur. And Tupac said, "I know you're fed up, but you got to keep your head up." And I just want you to understand that this is a trying time, and I empathize with you. I can't imagine what you feel like. I pray for you, and things will go back to normal, okay? And it is completely okay to be sad, to be upset, to be afraid of how things are going to be, but get something out of this. Make sure that you become a better person, that you live a more fulfilling life, because when things do go back to normal, you're going to have a greater heightened appreciation for those things. And I'm really thankful to get to do this. It's been a great experience for me. And if there's anything I can ever do for any of you guys, I love you. I love Alcoa, and I love everything we stand for. And I love you guys because I appreciate people who are committed to doing great things in several areas of your life. And we'll get through this, and things will be better because of it. Y'all take care. Thanks.
Hi, seniors. On behalf of Dr. Downs and myself, the school counselors are proud to recognize our class of 2020 senior scholars, top 5 senior scholars, and top 10 senior students. Students receive the recognition of senior scholar based on a formula of their weighted GPA, highest ACT composite score, and semesters enrolled at Alcoa High School. Senior scholars will receive a certificate and a special medallion to wear at graduation. This year we have 19 outstanding senior scholars. The 2020 senior scholars in alphabetical order are Bradley Bell, Isabel Boyd, Tyler Boyd, William Carter, Torrin Daly, Corey Depew, Wesley Dyer, Elizabeth Easterly, Kylie Eichman, Jordan Harveston, Destiny Hayworth, Lauren Herring, Justin Kinder, Brianna Kuchinik, Riley McDonald, Nicholas Roberts, Owen Siegler, Zachary Thomas, and Sarah Grace Travis. The top 5 senior scholars are considered academic achievers at Alcoa High School. The 2020 top 5 senior academic achievers recognized in order of highest point total are number 1, William Carter, number 2, Riley McDonald, number 3, Isabel Boyd, number 4, Zachary Thomas, and number 5, Owen Siegler. Congratulations to these senior students for their hard work and dedication in the classroom. We're very proud of you. Our top 10 seniors have the highest weighted GPAs in their graduating class, taking all of the honors, AP, dual enrollment, and other EPSO classes they have taken throughout high school into account. The top 10 in this class of 2020 in numerical order are Isabel Boyd, Corey Depew, Riley McDonald, Destiny Hayworth, William Carter, Torrin Daly, Lauren Herring, Justin Kinder, Sarah Grace Travis, and Joshua Humphreys. Congratulations to our top 10 seniors. You have not shied away from challenging yourself throughout high school, and that grit will take you far. I am so proud of all you have accomplished this year and all your time with us as an Alcoa Tornado. We are Tornado Strong, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Chad Coker. Please bear with me. I'm a better writer than I am public speaker, but we'll all get through this together. I'm honored to be an English teacher at Alcoa High School, and I'm here to present the Committed to Excellence Award for the English department. This award accounts for a student's grades in his or her English classes over 4 years. But we as a department also look for something a bit more special than just a letter grade. Tonight's winner exemplifies what the English department hopes for in all of our students. This student has showed exemplary effort and has far exceeded expectations on numerous occasions. The work he produces is lauded by teachers as being impeccable, and his peers see a dependable person who is sensitive to others and shows excellent character. Justin Kinder has always carried himself with a quiet confidence. He is observant, analytical, and has a great sense of humor. Justin is also a published author, if you didn't know, albeit self-published. You can check out Major Ursa's Marvelous Misadventures from the Alcoa Elementary School Library, which he co-authored. While preparing this introduction, I thought about what made Justin stand out, because he's certainly not boastful, and to be quite honest, he's pretty quiet in class. But when he did speak up, his comments were respectful, thoughtful, and insightful. His grades in English are also a testament to his excellent work ethic, because not only did he excel in the classroom, but he also excelled in sports, which can often be very difficult to manage. Justin truly embodies what a student athlete should be. He's a very impressive young man, and I feel confident that he's an excellent steward of this award. And on behalf of the English department, I would like to present Justin Kinder the Committed to Excellence Award for English. Congratulations, Justin. You earned it.
Hello, my name is Mr. Terry, and I'm presenting the CTE Award for Band. This award goes to a special senior very dear to my heart. This student has gone above and beyond for our program here at Alcoa. She has put countless hours into practicing and playing her instrument. She has played in several honor bands, including All East at ETSBOA and making the top band at ETSU back in January of 2020. This year's CTE Award for Band goes to Raven Armentrout. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Trent Gilmore, and I'm here to present the Choral Award for CTE for 2020. This year's recipient is Kinley Trout. I have known Kinley since she was in the 5th grade, and she has been with me for 8 years now. I first saw her actually on Channel 3 performing at the 4th grade graduation. She was playing piano and singing Count on Me by Bruno Mars with Parker Condrey and Sienna Cameron. At that time, I knew I had to have Kinley in my program. And luckily for me, that wish came true. I have watched her grow over these 8 years. She is a phenomenal pianist, singer, choral arranger, and teacher. Any of the trios you've seen her do at the concerts or quartets or solos, she has arranged those herself. And I'm so excited that she'll be majoring in music at TSU. And I look forward to seeing what you're going to do in the future, Kinley. And I want to end with a quote by Dolly Parton that so reminds me of you. It says, "When I am inspired, I get excited because I can't wait to see what I'll do next." And that is so you, Kinley. You are always so excited about your music, exploring, coming up with new things, learning new music. I wish you well, and I pray Godspeed upon you. Thank you.
I'm Miss Rodriguez, and it is my pleasure to present this year's CTE Award along with Mrs. Medina. In our classes, we have many students deserving of recognition for hard work and dedication in learning Spanish. Isn't that right, Señora Medina?
Yes, it is a very difficult decision. This year, the Spanish department has decided that Sarah Travis is a great example of this. Sarah came to class every day with a smile on her face and desire to learn.
Yes, Sarah Travis is an outstanding student, and it was a pleasure to have her in our classes. She works very hard and shows exemplary work in everything she does. We love you.
Love you and congratulate you, Sarita. Te queremos.
Hello, my name is Ken Brown, and I'm the German teacher at Alcoa High School. I'm here to present the German Award at the Alcoa High School Committed to Excellence. I want to do a little German lesson before I present because this will help you to understand a little bit about our recipient. Most people who know a little bit of German know Sprechen Sie Deutsch means do you speak German? And in that question, the Sie is the formal U in German. And so it is spelled S-I-E, pronounced Z. The S is a Z, and the I-E is pronounced long E in English. Our winner's name is Owen Siegler, but his name is spelled S-E-I, which would be pronounced Zei in German. So I've called Owen Siegler Owen Ziegler the whole time that I have known him. I've been able to teach him in German as well as in honors economics, and was teaching him in statewide dual credit psychology when school was canceled for this year. Owen is a wonderful student. He's highly intelligent. You may have seen his picture hanging on the banners going around our school. He is excellent in vocabulary and also in understanding grammar, and he just really enjoys learning. In the classes I've taught him, and he's always been a ready participant and willing to help others as well. He wins the German Award because of his excellent performance in the National German exam offered by the American Association for Teachers of German. He scored in the top 10% and was a gold medalist. In that group, we had 5 medalists, 2 of whom were gold medalists. And overall, there were 12 people recognized for their abilities and their learning in German. He also just had a lot of fun with learning the language. We had a song that we did called Tanz mit mir in Lederhosen, which is Dance with Me in Leather Trousers, little German guy outfits. And he had so much fun with Laufe Ski, which is go skiing. He even got to teach that to the second graders at the elementary school in our Christmas program. And also he was a host for our first ever German-American partnership program. He and his family were great to one of the German kids who came over and spent 2 weeks at Alcoa at our school. So I'm very pleased to award Owen Ziegler with the German Award for the class of 2020. Thank you very much. Wiedersehen.
History is built on tradition, and here at Alcoa High School we are rich in tradition. One such tradition is to bestow on a very rewarding student every year the Committed to Excellence Banquet Social Studies Award. This year, in such a historic year, it's only fitting that such an amazing and wonderful student received this award, the Social Studies Award. This student's hard work, humanitarian spirit, and an ability to lift others up, along with the intellect of this student, has made this student the deserving winner of the award. This student serves as a role model for us, the teachers, as well as for the students. This student will definitely go on to make history and is already making this world a better place. It is my honor to award this year's CTE Social Studies Award to Miss Isabel Boyd. Congratulations, Isabel. I'm proud of you. We're proud of you. You're so deserving of this award. Go off and do fabulous things. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Amy Williams. I'm the Math Department Chair at Alcoa High School, and I would like to present this year's CTE Award winner for Math to Mr. William Carter. While I've never had William in class myself, he's attended math competitions with me in the past, and his teachers speak highly of the type of young man and student that he is. I know that William is quiet yet kind. Mr. Carter may have a natural aptitude for math, but he is also a hard worker, a strong analytical thinker, and very attentive to detail. Some view math as a disjointed set of rules, but William sees the logic in math and always seeks to find connections woven across our discipline. William has used these strengths to pursue and excel in math during his time at Alcoa High School. His senior year, he's taken dual enrollment calculus, AP statistics, and he's even achieved an impressive 35 on his ACT. As the strongest mathematician of his class, I am pleased to present this year's award to Mr. William Carter.
Okay, seniors, here we go with the CTE Award for Science. This is analytical science. First of all, I want to tell you how much we miss you. Hope everybody's staying safe, staying in. We had such a great class of analytical problem solvers in this class. I'm sure that the future is bright for several of you as you go into college and make us famous here at Alcoa. But today, the Science Analytical Award goes to William Carter. Congratulations, William. An outstanding job, not only in my class, but all throughout your school years. Congratulations to you, and good luck to all of you in the future.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ritter, and I'm presenting the CTE Award for Biological Sciences. The student receiving this award came into my honors biology class as a freshman after the semester had already started. She worked hard to not only catch up on what she had missed, but to quickly excel and earned one of the highest averages in the class. Last year, I had the privilege of teaching the student again in anatomy and physiology. Once again, she mastered the challenging content and earned the highest average in her class. This young lady works hard and shows a positive attitude in all aspects, not just academics. And she is a wonderful representative of what it means to be an Alcoa High School tornado. I'm so proud of this student, and I'm happy to present this award to Destiny Hayworth.
Good evening. It's so good to see all your bright, smiling faces. We're all gathered here for some awards for those students who have excelled and succeeded in different areas. And in the engineering department, there's been no lack of students who are deserving, but this year we're going to honor one particular student for 4 years of service and being able to do anything and work really hard at anything I could throw at this student. And this year's CTE Award for Engineering Design goes to Riley McDonald. Riley, it's been a pleasure watching you over the last 4 years. I know you're excited about going off to engineering school, and I can't wait to hear about your adventures. So if you'll come on up, I've got an award for you. Hi, Riley. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see what you're going to achieve as you go forward. And you make sure you come back and you speak to our students here at Alcoa High School and let them know just what things are like in the real world, and maybe you can be a big part of our community as we go forward. Thank you, congratulations, and I hope to see you soon.
The marketing award every year is something that I really enjoy doing because it gives me a chance to recognize one of my students who has shown an outstanding presence in marketing and or DECA. This year's award recipient is Naisha Hood, and the reason I chose Naisha is because she came to us our junior year, and I remember thinking how shy she was and quiet and wondered how she would fit in with marketing and DECA, and would she be able to come out of her shell? Well, little did I know it would not take her long to come out of her shell and just completely dive into the program and everything that it has to offer. She not only did fantastic in Marketing 1 and Marketing 2, but she also got very involved in DECA and got involved in the school store. I did not ask her, but every morning she would come in to help out in the school store. Anytime I would ask her to do anything, she would help. I didn't even have to ask her to do anything. She would just show up and be willing to help out any way she could. She came out of her shell very quickly. She did great at DECA. She got involved with everybody. I think that everybody that she meets instantly becomes her friend because she's just very personable. She is just such an amazing young lady, and I know that she has a fantastic future. Naisha, I am so proud of you, and I am so excited for what your future holds. I know that anything that you want in your future will be yours because you've got that type of personality. You're a go-getter, and I'm just so proud of you. And that's why this year you are the Marketing Award winner. Congratulations.
Ms. Everett and I are pleased to honor this young lady as our Student of Excellence for the Health Science program. She has been fantastic all throughout our program of study, although we really saw her excel in clinicals. She displayed excellent leadership skills and personal responsibility for learning each day. Although the students usually job shadow their first few days at clinicals, she and her partner stepped right in and began working right away. She never hesitated to ask for clarification or assistance, but she sure wasn't afraid to tackle difficult assignments either. She remained busy every day during her scheduled time and was often the last one to leave because she was helping another patient. One of the things that most impressed me was her compassion that she had for all of her patients, and she often asked for ways that she could make them more comfortable or meet their needs during our post-conference time. I think the combination of thoughtfulness and toughness and compassion is what makes a great caregiver, and she has all of these qualities in abundance. It's our privilege to honor Haley Lee as the 2020 Health Science Student of Excellence. Haley, we are so proud of you.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Nancy Kemp, and I'm advisor of the yearbook. You cannot grasp the total dedication required to be editor of the school's yearbook unless you have been here nearly every morning at 7:15. You stay late too many afternoons and be on call every weekend until mid-March. This is no job for the faint of heart. The editor is solely responsible for making sure all assignments are complete, creating and editing pages, re-editing pages, taking photographs that are missing, maintaining strong journalism editorial content, connecting the theme to every section, making sure all 700 plus students are pictured at least once and all of their names are spelled correctly. This year, complete an additional 8 pages of insert to celebrate our school's centennial and to keep the advisor, that's me, calm no matter what deadline is looming or how many pages remain empty. This year's recipient of the Yearbook Award goes to the student who has successfully completed all of those tasks, in addition to off-campus college classes, band, winter guard, and tennis. While engineering may be her planned go-to profession, I know that the journalism world would eagerly embrace her spirit, her writing ability, and her passion for life. She is one of my most favorite students in a long career of favorites. She's my everything. She is Isabel Boyd. It is my pleasure to recognize the hard work and dedication in advanced placement courses to Isabel Boyd, this year's winner of our AP award. Isabel is the hardest worker I've ever met and a very high achiever. She scored a 4 on the AP US History test, a 4 on her AP English Lang test, 5 on AP Gov, and 5 on their Human Geography test. She slayed them all. Congratulations, Isabel.
Our last award is our Alcoa High School Teacher of the Year Award. This is a very prestigious award because this award is voted upon by faculty and staff members. This year's award winner is superior in the classroom and has impacted students greatly with her caring spirit and energy in and out of the classroom. Fellow staff members describe her as full of energy and always ready for what's next. She heads up our Student of the Month Award and is always full of good ideas to make our school a better place. This teacher is truly deserving, and we are so proud to have her as part of our Alcoa High School family. Our Teacher of the Year for the 2019-2020 school year is Miss Michelle French. We surprised Miss French earlier this month with her gift and some flowers at her home, actually, because we weren't sure when we were going to be able to do this. So, thank you to Mr. Dwayne Orr with Horace Mann for sponsoring our Teacher of the Year and the gift card that we presented to Miss French. And congratulations to you, Miss French, and thank you for all you do to continue to help our students and make our school a better place. We appreciate you. In closing, I want to thank all of our students for making Alcoa High School the very best school. I want to thank you seniors for continuing to be upbeat and persevere throughout this unfortunate hand that you've been dealt this semester. I know this has been tough for everyone, but it's especially been tough for you. And for that, our hearts hurt. You are the reason that we do what we do, and we are so very proud of you. Family members, thank you for your support, and thank you for continuing to encourage your students throughout our school year. I also want to thank our exceptional teachers. We have the absolute best teachers on this planet. Thank you for your dedication and energy and everything that you do for our school and community. Thanks to Ms. Leslie Stevenson for facilitating and organizing this virtual event. And also thank you to Mr. Tom Larson for putting all of this together. Without him, this would not have been possible. So we couldn't have pulled it off without you both, and we appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, seniors, this concludes our program. I want to encourage you seniors to stay strong and be positive. Always be proud to be an Alcoa Tornado. We are so proud of you and we love you.